Okay, are we on?
I can hear you, Eric. Can you hear me?
I sure can.
Okay.
You think we're good to go?
Great.
Okay, welcome everyone to the webinar of the 7 Secrets of Short Sale Success. My name is Eric and I'm the Insider.
And I am Jimmy Mack, the Outsider. You're about to learn the 7 most important secrets I've used for over 30 years to complete over 1,000 short sale transactions, both personally and online. This has been an amazing source of revenue for me, and now with our new program, it can be that same predictable source of revenue for you too.
And from the insider point of view, you're about to get to know the why and the how of the nation's largest lending institution's short sales policies. You've made a very wise decision to tap into decades of experience that have been summarized and simplified for you. Not only have we made the process of buying a home simple, we've also created a system that you can rely on time and time again to consistently provide you with income and the time you need to have a great lifestyle.
Our system has the 3 most important attributes of success. It works in an organized, predictable fashion. It's as easy as paint by numbers, and it works for you quickly. The last 2 short sales I did were approved in 5 and 7 days. Both were closed in less than 30 days. That's the kind of business system you need to make money in real estate investing more consistently these days. It's only then you'll be confident to know you can acquire any house you dream of for the best price possible at any time. At the end of our program, we have a fantastic bonus and a secret offer for investors who want to get started today.
In Florida alone, there are over 250,000 foreclosures, and with an average price spread of $47,000 between a retail sale and a short sale, there's a lot of room to make money. Those numbers mean 2 things. There's a lot of inventory out there, and the margin between what you'll buy a property for and what you can eventually sell it for is fantastic. You no longer have to settle for anything less than the best, and it's easy as sitting back and watching what we do and how we do it. This process is so fast that you can literally have your first deal done in the next 30 days. With a $47,000 average price spread, that's some serious cash. Now Jim, why don't we start off with telling everyone who are new to short sales exactly what they are?
Sure, no problem. A short sale means the owner of a home is selling the property for less than the amount owed on the mortgage. Eric, why would a bank accept less than what is owed on a home mortgage?
Jim, it's simple. With the amount of properties that are in foreclosure today, it makes financial sense for the banks to allow short sales to happen. Plus, let's not forget the government's encouraging short sales right now as well. These 2 facts alone means that with the right package and the right home, short sales can really become a steady and expedient source of cash for you. Why, you might ask? Because today's properties are at an all-time low, and all the parties involved are looking to get these deals done. The question is not really about can a short sale happen, it's can you identify the properties that are going into foreclosure or are currently in foreclosure and how to take advantage of those prior to the foreclosure sale. That's where the big margins are.
The foreclosure process takes place in 3 stages. First, there is a pre-foreclosure. Then, the legal foreclosure auction at the local courthouse. And finally, REO, or where it becomes a bank-owned property. It is time to start talking about the secrets to short sale success. Eric, do you want to give them the first one?
Absolutely. Before I do, however, I want to talk about the goals because it's really important to keep your goals and actions in line with each other. If you're a wholesale buyer, you're likely looking to rent or flip the property, in a very short time. You're probably looking for some rock bottom pricing which has enough margin in the deal for you to sell it and still make a profit. If you're a retail buyer, however, you also might be looking to rent it, but price isn't as sensitive and the margin is not as critical, as you're likely going to hold this for a long term. The first secret, however, is to really get a buyer or a renter lined up before you even buy the property. There's no reason why you, as a purchaser, need to fund monthly expenses if someone else can do that.
Well, I can say in my 30 years as a real estate investor, the buying and flipping of deeply discounted short sale homes can be a money-making machine. And when you add the additional profit from a short sale, that cash machine has the potential to become amazing. There are many more tips we'll be sharing, but as Eric mentioned, it's critical to establish goals and make sure every step you take supports the investor goals that you've created for yourself, your family, and the lifestyle you desire. If you're spending time on issues that aren't focused to generate revenue for you, then you're wasting your valuable time. That's why it's so important to follow the decades of experience and knowledge we've put together for you. It's more than a real estate business. It's more a real estate business system than it is short sale investing. There are 100 ways to acquire a property at deeply discounted prices. This e-learning module will allow you to make more money in less time and like clockwork.
Great point, Jim. I think it's time to talk about the financing of a foreclosure too. Many people assume that when you're investing in real estate, especially for an investor-owned property, that these have to be cash deals, and that's not always the case. In our e-learning course, we'll describe 10 different techniques that even people with bad credit are using to finance foreclosures. There are ways that you can navigate through the system, and we'll talk about some traditional and non-traditional ways to do this as well, including some retirement investments.
If you have a self-directed Roth IRA, you have a great opportunity to take advantage of this down real estate market to solidify tax-free income that can be used to guarantee your retirement quickly. Now is your time to be opportunistic. If you can convert your Roth IRA accounts to be self-directed, you'll take better control of your retiring investment money. This is a once-in-a-lifetime real estate market and is opportunity that we as real estate investors dream of. There are some interesting side notes you'll need to be aware of. All of these are covered in depth in our e-learning course. Our mentorship program has everything you'll need to pick the lowest hanging fruit in this once-in-a-lifetime real estate market.
Now it's time for secret number 2. To put it simple, you must get the deed, because doing this is the secret to number 2, which is controlling the deal. Often a homeowner will change their mind about this real estate process, or they'll want to renegotiate the deal. But by controlling the deed, this removes many of the risks and uncertainty about getting a short sale complete. Really, but one of the things that's simple here is just take control of the process yourself. That can help you ensure success.
There's no better teacher than experience. I made the mistake of not controlling the deal once, and I cost myself $30,000 because I was lazy and I failed to follow my own system by not controlling the transaction all the way through. By leveraging the decades of experience in our e-learning material, you'll learn better how to control each transaction and a way to maximize your profits on each and every deal. It's a success system with proven processes that enable you to paper up almost any opportunity and make as much or as little money as you wish. Once the paperwork's recorded, it's time to call the bank and start getting your deal done. Eric, the lender side of this is your area of expertise. How should investors approach the banks?
When calling the bank, it's important to know what to say and who to talk to. For instance, never tell the bank that you're an investor. The banks are not interested in helping you make money. They're really interested in how to minimize their losses and exposure. Our e-learning course goes into all the details about how to represent yourself to the bank. I'll tell you, this is real life experience we're talking about. 20 years of approving and denying short sales. This is knowledge that's crucial, and it's really crucial to help you get your short sales done. Jim, you've completed, thousands of short sale transactions in the 25 years you've been doing real estate. What can the people really expect to hear and experience once the contact's made with the bank?
Well, I know what they'll get if they use our process for rapid bank approvals. The last 2 short sales I submitted, I got the approval in 5 days on the first FDIC short sale, which is more difficult than most, and 7 days on the second. If investors fail to put a short sale package together right the first time, they can expect delays and many unnecessary follow-up calls. Time is money, man. This is why when you use our short sale process, you can expect to get your deals done quickly, simply, and profitably. With our e-learning course, you'll know exactly what's needed for each short sale package. Oftentimes, the list will vary from lender to lender and loan types. Predicting and packaging these items correctly and getting them to the banks quickly and in the stacking format they'll approve, you'll save any short sale opportunity from going into foreclosure. A system will get your deals done in a predictable manner. That's all there is to it. Eric, let's talk a little bit about those homes that seem too far underwater to be approved for a short sale.
Well, Jim, the properties that have second or third mortgages really represent a greater motivating factor for the banks to do short sales. Because if these lien holders don't negotiate on a second, the liens will be entirely wiped out by the foreclosure process. And the banks would rather get some money than nothing at all. In our e-learning course, we'll see a listing of some of the most alluring states to build a short sale business investment around.
Don't forget that our e-learning module goes in depth into things like controlling broker price opinions, valuations, pricing for maximum profit, and simplifying difficult properties with multiple liens. All of this is laid out in a simple step-by-step process that will allow you to move forward quickly, profitably, and reliably in a way you can manage a successful real estate investing business.
Our next secret is how to take control of the BPO. In our e-learning course, we'll talk about what the values look like, AVMs, automated valuation models, BPOs, and appraisals, and really where the right strike price is for your offer in relationship to the value of that property. We will see banks taking lower values, or lower offers I should say, on some of the properties that have not gone into foreclosure sale yet, because the exposure once it comes into a bank inventory is really much larger. So we're going to talk to you about how to compile this information, and all you have to do is follow it through to get your deals done quickly and consistently.
The fourth secret is keep it simple. Operate in a controlled environment because lenders, loans, and laws differ. Focusing on one business model will allow you to master the most profitable process faster to maximize your profitability on each and every transaction. This will definitely help make your income and your business revenue more predictable.
How do you pick your short sale deal is secret number 5. There are 4 different types of properties identified in our e-learning course, each with its own motivating factors for the bank to approve the short sales. For instance, properties with minimal or no equity, those are layups. Lenders make business decisions, not emotional decisions, and if there's no equity in the property, they want to get something out of this. The question they're going to need to answer, though, is the loss I'll take on the property in pre-foreclosure better than the loss I'll take when it becomes a bank-owned property? And you'll find that the answer to this question, in most cases, is yes. But Jim, are there places in the country right now that are better for short sales?
Well, anywhere in the country where a short sale can benefit the lender is a good place for purchasing a short sale. In particular, where foreclosures are in high concentrations improves the chance of getting your short sale approved quickly. Eric, let's reveal how to find properties that are prime for short sales.
Okay, let's give them the 3 A's of our A team. There's attorneys, accountants, appraisers, and a lot more, but each one of them provide leads or services to make your short sale a complete success. There are others, and you'll have to see the complete list in our e-learning course. It'll really help you get the deal done.
Secret number 6 is why most of us are here. How to make the most money the quickest in a predictable manner on all your short sales. This is the most extensive part of our e-learning course. Why? Let's be real here. It's the most important part. Making money is the only reason to invest. Here are some of the ways you can make money on a short sale. I'm only going to give you a few key words as we have all the information and more in our ebook and especially in the e-learning module. Let's talk about influencing the BPO. Maybe some rapid rehab, wholesale and resale, the differences, cashing out by leveraging appliances, outsourcing repairs and discount note purchasing to fast-track approvals and increase margins. Then there's getting the homeowner out of the home quickly to maximize and control your time frames.
Knowing who's on your team and how to speak to them is just as important as knowing all the players. The homeowner, who's also the seller, the lender, buyer, a title company, a mortgage insurance company, the BPO or appraiser, inspectors, and all the junior lien holders. Once you identify all the players, it's really important to know how to communicate effectively to each one of them, as they all have their own goals in mind. If you follow the directions, we can help you navigate through the entire process, and it's all in our e-learning course. It's so simple. We list all the important contacts separately with the do's and don'ts for each.
Gathering all this information and placing it in a simple, inexpensive, easy to follow format that anyone can succeed with was a monumental task for us. Now you can have 5 decades of investor experience right at your fingertips. Imagine getting your deals done in a fast way and leveraging several tactics that you're not aware of today to pull money out of thin air and in a predictable manner. What could you do with all that money? I would think creating a perfect lifestyle in early retirement is a reason most of us are here. Eric, what's the last secret to the short sale success?
Nothing is more important than having the perfect package. In our last secret, we get into great detail about the specifics of each of the steps. And this is really where the rubber meets the road. And trust me, you don't want to miss this information if you want to take advantage of these unbelievable prices and cash out in this market.
When you sign up for our e-learning course, you're also going to get access to some amazing stuff that will revolutionize the short sale investing business. Some investors think short sales are a challenge. It's only because they're approaching this lucrative opportunity the wrong way. This will allow you to make more money faster with access to information and massive preloaded inventory that others just don't have access to.
Well, it's time for you to make the money you deserve, and we can help you get these deals done right, simply, predictably. Just follow the next steps, and you can have the power of a short sale at your hands. Be sure to check your box, and we'll see you soon. I want to thank you for the time you've put into this. We're really happy to have this conversation with you and look forward to future ones. Thanks.